Never mind, it went to a black screen instead of the white screen I was looking at. All right, but thank you very much if you were sticking around for the speedrun. Thank you very much for hanging out. If you're not interested in watching the mod pack play, I do appreciate everybody hanging out, and yeah, thank you so much. Not your fault. You're an old man. Don't need you to forget. Yeah, it's part of my list. It's part of my list, Lisa. All right. Eventually this will start up and we'll get into the world here. There's an exit. I don't know what I said, so I'm assuming I said something about exit, but I definitely don't remember. All right. Let's get into for leaving because of the mod pack. I got you now. That exit is only for those that only want to watch Mad Pack 4 speedruns. Not for you, Eliza. Yeah, you said if you weren't sticking around. Yeah, it looks like the sounds are just not working. I guess I'll try. You're stuck, exactly. Okay, well, I refreshed it. Maybe that makes it work now. Bots don't get an exit, exactly. Chat, be sure you're hydrating.
Hello there.
Hey, Fruitcake, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. What are you licking? Cheers to that. Oh, you're saying cheers. Okay. It looks like that thing's just, it looks like that thing is licking the glass, but yeah, I see what it's doing. Cheers. Do I have that one? Oh, I do. I can see that, yeah. Just had to zoom in. All right. Drunk yesterday, your first time ever? Did I until your brother pulled up the ring footage? The ring footage? Did you feel okay? Oh, for first time drinking? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not following. Eliza, sorry. The only thing I can think of is The Ring, the movie, and I don't think that's what you're saying. All right, let's see. Oh, that was an actual joke. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was way over my head. I thought you were saying you actually got drunk. As usual, way over my head. Okay, so oh, you did get drunk. But he showed you the camera. That's funny. That's funny. So it wasn't a joke. So you don't even remember that. That's how drunk you were. I gotcha. So we were working on Power here, I think. Well, was that a good thing or a bad thing, I guess? We are trying to get the power, exactly. Alright, we have sapphires. Okay, there's that one. And we have nothing. I thought we made, I thought we had made a bunch of these capacitors. Yeah, we definitely did. And then we also need these things. What about casing? Apparently we didn't do those. Couldn't tell you ate three 20-gram bags of crisps all day. 5 bottles of 5% cider, 5% cider, and you were done. Party started at 6 and you were home by 10:30. Nice. I mean, as long as you have fun. Well, I suppose if you don't know you had fun, then I guess that's different. Yeah, definitely. Glad you got home safely too. Yep. What are we missing? Excuse me. Alright, we got starter rod. Wait, is this quest gonna need... Okay, no, this was the basic for the quest, okay. Alright, so let's see, we need to get some power over here, so let's grab the cables. Alright, let's bring this back over here. Okay. Alright. Hey, Kay, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Alright, energized steel. Wait, did that have EMC? Energized. Does. Iron. And gold. Thanks whoever gifted you a sub. GG. You had backups. Friends' hotel room floors, but the rock pulled through. Missed the cake and the redo of the wedding dance, but you had fun. There was a great couple who spoke to you about your situation, which was amazing. Then you got drunk. Oh, nice. Glad to hear you had a good chat. Okay, there's these. Alright, let's pick that up, and we need to upgrade it. Everything has EMC, so use it. Are you having drinks too, obviously? But you're gonna eat too? Good. Alright. Energizing rod. And then this one is, the next tier is blazing crystal. Blaze. You have a whole week off of school starting from tomorrow? Ooh, nice. Nice, AK. Let's see, those. Alright, upgrade to blazing. This cable doesn't really support it, but that's alright. So the next tier is Niotic, which is diamond. Okay, perfect. What are your plans? Oh, AKA, I gotcha. It's like, what? Who are you talking to? All right, that one. All right, put all those away. Not me, clearly. All right, Nionic. So now this one we probably need to make some better cables, although we probably also need to make better power in general, but I can't vein mine that. It'll destroy everything. Okay, 9 sounds better. This has okay. Unfortunately, we can't just upgrade the whole thing. Okay, and that'll store, what, 1 million? Yeah, our things can only produce 640, I think it was. Alright, cables away. After the Niotic was Spirited. Just Emerald and a full 1 million. Okay, and this will just drain our battery. Okay, and then we need Spirited Capacitor. Alright, keep a few. The thermal generators, are those, do they upgrade the whole way? Thermal. Or can you just craft the highest tier? No, you do have to upgrade. Play Minecraft. Since you're in your 2-week phase, spend some time with your youngest brother. Didn't have time for the last 2 weeks because you were loaded with work. Nice. Alright, we got generator, 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 and generator. So this guy will only generate 800 RF per tick, so not as much as I was hoping for. And how much power does this require? 20 million? Yeah, so that's not going to work. Okay, so can we make the reactor then? Let's see, uranite was, it talked about how we make this. It's uranium. Make sure we learned that. We didn't, that was a good thing I did that. Alright, and then there's the uraninite. Okay, and do all of these require the tier before? Actually, this was all quest, wasn't it? Oh, it's not. Okay, good. Niotic and spirited. Okay, and then we need... Okay, we need more EMC for this. Let's go time in a bottle the... Let's go time in a bottle our EMC generation. Okay, what are these? These are 119 each. Okay, so that's actually what we need. We needed 36, I believe. Alright, so then we need water bucket. Alright, we need the uranite. I need an EMC link. Why does Twitch keep messing with the chat appearance? Yeah, I agree. And right click spell check doesn't work on Twitch now. Is that a Windows thing? Really? Blah. No, it works for me. but who knows? Personal EMC link. This was, yeah, ×9 for the next one. This one has 9 output slots. You're in the past and haven't updated. You know, probably true. Future update. You bots just in the future. Alright, we're gonna have this guy. We're gonna do uranite. And you. Okay, and then we need redstone. And coal. And then ice. Have you watched Mando and Grogu? No, I have not. You took the new man, but you want to go again? Oh, that's awesome. Two of these? Yep. Doesn't have EMC. Okay, then I guess I won't do that. We'll just use blue ice then. Most of the time when spell check doesn't work for me, it's because I spelled the word so badly. Okay, auto mode. So then this guy is going to change. So we need the cables. How you doing, Soundwave? Hope you're doing well. This is going to be output from there. Excuse me. Doing good. Happy Sunday. You as well. This guy. Go in there. Actually, I guess we'll go here, right? Okay, this is facing north. All right, and then on this one, we just want to go up. Okay, there we go. So now we have more power. So we didn't even need this one. I guess I'll just get rid of it. Why do I have a stack upgrade in my inventory? You're chatty, sorry. You don't need to apologize, Eliza. So Never's in here last night. Is he okay? It seems like he's doing all right. Never need to apologize. Okay, so we got the power now, so we need to make the nitro crystals, which require blazing redstone nether star. Blazing redstone nether star. About him and his family a lot. Alright, so we got you, and you. Alright. And I'm assuming power-wise is doing fine. Yeah, looks like it's fine. What are we doing over here? Not full, good. It's still weird that potatoes don't have an EMC. All right, halfway. So then the next thing was this guy. It does not have EMC. So we want to do a stack of iron. Go toss this in here. Excuse me. Wait, what? Oh, it's not a tier 5 altar? Why is it not tier 5? What did I do? What did I do wrong? It's because you can't mash them, so the EMC becomes unstable. Alright, how did I mess this up? Blood altar. Oh, it's in the same line. I see, okay. This needs to go down a block. Okay, now you're tier 5? Yep.
Tell me a funny joke.
Who did it? Elise with a joke. We generate quite a bit of blood from all the sacrifice runes. That's really nice. All right, and a new joke book. No more jokes, please. All right, page 68. How you doing, prototype? Hope you're well. 68. And joke number 2. What do you call a dad joke when it gets old? What do you call a dad joke when it gets old? A grandpa joke. A grandpa joke. Yeah, you got it there. I feel that was personal. Yep, it was personally for Eliza. All right, those ones, and there we go. Nice. So there we go. Now we have nitro crystals, which are actually super, super cheap. Did all that stuff. I knew that one. Who do we ask for a refund? Let me click a button first. Okay, and now you can ask Twitch or the Void. You know, one or the other. It's same thing. Do these have EMC? They do. What is this? This is obsidian and flux dust. And what do we need? Obsidian to go on top of it? So that was this thing. Alright, so we got redstone. Throw things in the void because you're a pro. Definitely a pro. Alright, there's some flux dust. And we needed 4 of them. No denying, we have proof. Molten proto-lava, that requires this stuff. Lava, chorus, ender. Alright, lava. Chorus. Wait, do we not have chorus yet? Uh-oh. I see. Okay, so does it show me chorus somewhere in here? It looks like it does not. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to get chorus. Void, lava, EMC table, we've seen it all. Oh, right there. Eye of Ender. Okay. Via End Essence. We didn't have End Essence. Or at least I was assuming we didn't. I'm pretty sure we didn't. Alright, here's chorus fruits. And now we need to cook it. Do you know? It's super easy, annoyingly so. Oh, yeah. Chorus. Okay. Alright, that was the chorus that we needed for this stuff, which is the flour or popped. Okay. 90 millibuckets is all we needed. Okay. Looks like we can get a chorus flour by making a botany pot for it, I guess. Okay, then we need an ender pearl. A popped chorus. And a bucket of lava. Okay. Alright, and there's our molten proto-lava. Actually, no. Let's pick this up as opposed to. All right. So then it was that, and for obsidian. Okay, so then we got liquid U. All right, there's our flux core. Flux core. Okay. All right, what? I guess we need to look at flux networks ourselves. Okay, so we got this guy. Flux point, flux plug. All right, and then a flux controller. Where's all my EMC going? Those things are just coal. Is it that guy? Did that just run and pull out a bunch of Eternalist bollocks or something? Maybe it was something I just picked out. Yeah, I suppose these are not cheap, so that might be it. Yeah, these flux blocks are not cheap. Okay, half a mil on those. Yeah. Controller. Okay. Oop, don't put that there. Did I put this in a chunk? Wow, look at me go. Alright, we need to create fail to survives network. And then we want to do plug fail to survives network. Reactor. Okay. How much was the next power flower? Power flower. I think we have the magenta one. No, we can't. We have two of them, right? We do. Okay. Been actively avoiding it, so I don't think I told you all. The kitten we were told was a girl discovered to be a boy at the first vet visit. That's funny. Let's go speed this up again. I guess it's just that easy to not know. Name remains though, but you need to let the pet insurance people know. Never trust private Sally's or family. Could have been a dog. Told she was a boy, but she was a girl. Okay, and then this one upgraded was 6, 12, 24, 32, 38. $38 plus 46, so it's a little over. So we might actually be at it. Okay, so we got one of these. Yeah, and then I think we should have enough. So it's any energy collector and antimatter relay. Thought your cat was a girl too. And we kept the same name too. Oh, that wasn't how you do it? Oh, because this was the red one, not magenta. Alright. You and you. Okay, then what do we need? It's one of them and then the rest of those. 6. We need 7. How much do we need for one more? 6.5? Really? Can we get 6.5 from like gold? No, that's too much gold. Uranium usually good EMC. That's all right. We'll just do this. This gives us enough. All right, so there we go. Pink power flower. Almost have enough for another one. Actually, I guess we can leave this here now. Doo-doo. Been calling the cat Misty Moo, which isn't the real name. You still call him Cat because you're annoying. Okay, so this is the one we're at now. It's 39, all right. So charge Certus, we need to make an actual charger. Charge Certus quartz is crafted Certus, yeah, in charging it, that's fine. Certus quartz crystal needs to be made from essence, skystone, and nether quartz. Didn't we look at this before? Skystone. Skystone. Ah, yeah, we did look at it. Gotcha. Uh, 36, are we there? No, 39, okay. So we need an angel block. I feel like we had already learned, right? Yep. Skystone Dust does not have an EMC. That also does not have an EMC. Okay, we need Ender Dust and Blackstone. Do we have Blackstone either? Blackstone is Nether and Stone. We should be able to do that. Alright, and then Ender Dust. Ender Dust. Is that only Ender Dust? Oh, okay, okay. You can do it through milling. Okay, and then so now we have this, this, and that. And that goes in the induction smelter. Okay, so then we got sky, stone, dust. Actually, I suppose we can even do this as well. Create smelting. Okay. In case there's a quest, it looks like there was not. Hello? Won't pass the filter. Oh, because Skystone can go through again. Gotcha, thank you. So let's remove that then. Okay, so then Skystone over here, and now we have a Skystone Essence. Okay, and then that was this plus quartz, I think it was. That's an interesting way to make wither skulls. That and quartz, yep. Do we have quartz? We do. Alright, so there's some Certus quartz. Okay, so we got Certus quartz crystals. Okay, and then we need silicon, gold, diamond, calculation. So but the silicon, didn't we already do that? I guess not. All right, chat, we need to take a break because I have to pee. Also, ads are going to run. So, yeah, make sure you click that follow button if you're new. I will see you all in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for being here. Click that follow. I just said that. I will see you all in just a few. Get up and stretch. I'll see you. Stay tuned. Grab this one. I think we should be okay though with the lag that's... Okay, my apologies, B. I didn't mean... Okay, I can't pick him up anymore. Here, if we go over to full cam. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see the the headphone cable. But yeah, it looked just as silly. You love this. Some treats, and then we'll she's like, me. Let's give. What in the world is that? Are they dead? Or are they sleeping? Are they sleep? Is this called sleepwalking? I feel like I'm getting sick. Sorry. Can't come in. Farm, we know you're watching. You're playing Minecraft Dungeons. Don't give me that crap. Get in. Get to the office. Tried so hard for that world. GG maximum. GG. I messed up my placement, and then for some reason I placed over here. I don't know how I placed over here. Yeah, boy. Told you your time was coming. I mean, you said that a while ago, Crazy. I don't think you can claim vision for that one. I guess it feels pretty big on the inside, but when you see it from the outside, it actually doesn't look as big. She's back. Thank you. She just gave the head bob to the camera. Okay. So I think it's more fun to have it at the intersection. All right, here we go. Boop. Oh, dang. Well, GG yaws. Hey, Crazy. How are you doing today? Oh no, Spooky, you suffocated. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back. Oop. Oh, because it went to the other scene. I gotcha. That one and this one. Welcome back, chat. Hey there, John Paul. Hey there, Neffers. Hope everything's going well. Let's see. Let's also fix the button. This one goes to that one. Okay. All right. We needed to make some silicon. Yeah, I hope everything's going well. Certus. So I'm assuming if we do dust and then we smelt the dust, that's not how you get silicon, okay? So how do we do the silicon? It is smelted dust. Why didn't that show up? Things are still topsy-turvy in general. Are you coping? I'm sorry to hear that. No, we did have silicon, so this silicon can't be used, is that what they're saying? It has to be the other one? I gotcha. Yeah, Lisa was just talking about you. Neffers. Let's see, do we have the next one? Pink 49, 39, yep. Only good things, of course. Alright, there's our silicon. So now we got multiple types of silicon. Okay, and there's the other press. Hope they're doing well. Sounded like they are doing well. Okay, and I guess we gotta make this thing as well. Copper wire, none of that has EMC. Zinc sheet and a redstone torch. A zinc sheet. Doink. Alright. That one, and one of these. Alright, here we got capacitors. I suppose the other thing we also need to do is make these things, because we haven't done that either. Okay, and then copper wire goes through the rolling machine. Copper sheets, did we learn those already? Oh, wait a minute. No. Didn't we already set this up? Yeah, we did. Okay, and it was 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we need to craft these things. What are we missing? Crafting table. Alright, chemical crafter. Luckily it has EMC. Okay, so what do we need? We need 10. Let's grab some cogs. Okay, so we got okay, like that. No, so this has to go inward. And then down, and over. Okay. Okay, so we need copper. Nope. Oh, they're in my inventory. 1, 2, 3. We need an alloy. We need a brass casing. We need an electron tube. That one. Then we need capacitors. And metal. There we go. Tesla coil. Okay, and how's this thing work? This needs power. Alright. Apparently it'll also get fed from the side. Yep, okay. Depot. Alright, and then it was Certus. Okay, good. I suppose these things we can just get rid of, right? Whatever. Okay, so there's our charge Certus, which does not have EMC, okay. Okay, Fluix also does not have EMC. Once we can get to paintballs, though, you can start converting them. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad then. Okay, so we need this guy. So that is bucket of water, quartz, Certus, and redstone. Alright, water is gone. So quest for rewind storage, then later for AE. Yeah, that's what it seems like. How you doing, Oz? You're making the wrong thing. How do I prevent it from me? Oh, I probably have to do it one at a time then. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. And quartz. Alright, so if we do 1, 1, 1, it'll make 1 and then we can filter. Okay. I suppose we can do more, right? Okay. And that was quartz and redstone. And we can toss all of it in. Perfect. Okay, that'll make some more Fluix for us. Wow, look at that recipe. So this is going to require us to get into some of the IC2 stuff, I guess. Alright, we need an inscriber. We want 1, 2. Can we power it like that? We can. let's grab some hoppers. Can we make a few more then? Yeah. Those. And are these all the normal recipe? Certus, silicon, diamond, and gold, yes. Okay, so gold, silicon, diamond. Is the advanced inscriber a huge step? Not a huge step, no. Let's start with silicon and engineering and logic. Okay, and for the silicon, we're definitely going to want a bunch, so let's just fill that up. Okay, this one in Certus. Hoppers. Okay, so there's Fluix for us. Oh, look at that. It's, yeah, they even put it right there too. Wait, what? They're not, oh, they're not actually pulling them out. I don't think I can rotate them from this angle. I guess that does work. Okay. Okay, and this is just redstone. So I guess we make another... How many of the inscribers do we need for this? Just one. So let's throw that on the edge. And then we got printed. And this can't insert anymore. Does that mean none of them can? Only the front one can't. Don't mind me. Okay, so we got that, this, and we need printed. Okay, so now we can make acceleration cards. And then the advanced inscriber. I think you rotated it. Yeah, that's my assumption as well. Okay, we need the engineering. Just over there. Okay. Alright, so we got that and those. those back. Let's grab a few of them. Okay. Grab a few more of these as well. Okay, what do we need for this again? Engineering for each. So we're one short. Alright, so all those. Oh, I put away some of the printed stuff. Okay, so subscribers. Alright. I guess we need to set this up somewhere else. Does this still input? It does, good. Actually, I guess we don't need the hoppers on the other ones. Okay, and then what about the acceleration cards? Been racing Forza Horizon with your friend who runs a Kinetic server. Still happy with their service? Nothing to complain about at all? That's awesome. Very, 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 very glad to hear it. I am also the same way. I ended up getting another server from them for the prison server, and it's been working really well. I even recently added continuous delivery for it, so it now when I commit stuff into a Git repository, it automatically updates the server. It pushes the plugins up there, the data packs, and then restarts the server all through the Pterodactyl API, which is really neat. That's just me being a nerd, but you know. Let's see. You. I never ended up setting these up, did I? No. Wow, so this already finished with everything. Very nice. That's just how fast acceleration cards go. Alright, and is that it? But having that flexibility is nice. Didn't I put some stuff away? I thought I did, but I must have picked them back out or something. Redstone. Okay. Does this insert to all sides? Oh, it does. Nice. So I suppose that means I can just put everything up there? Look at them making automation easy. That's not even upgraded. It's funny. It's slow because of the hopper. Okay, so there we go. We got ourselves a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so that's all of these things. Can we switch to AE2 now? So let's see, if we want to do applied, can we make a controller? Of course, Skystone. Ooh. Skystone. Oh, right. We can just craft Skystone now. I forgot. Applied controller. That's not the same Skystone? I see, and that's why it needed to cook again. If I put this in the cooking, does this one also be cooked? What? English is not a strong suit of mine, chap. 64, and this one. Words are hard. Agreed. The right one? That was not. Melting. Okay, so now if we tell it to craft that. Terrible news. You had a hard drive crash yesterday. All your data gone. You're going to back it up yesterday, DL2. Drive won't mount. Send it away to a recovery place. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is really awful. Okay, sure. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna want a crafting terminal. And then we're also gonna want a storage bus. Any of these? So none of Applied Logistics has EMC. That's mean. All of Frank Storage has EMC, but he doesn't. That was from like 2009-ish. That is from an old PC that predate that. Dang. Yeah, I use a an application on my Windows machine called Back. Oh man, what the heck is it? Backblaze, and it backups nightly from my machine to a cloud. Obviously, I pay for it. You know, it's not a cheap service, but you know, it's peace of mind, and I don't have to think about it. Technically, I also have backups on my NAS that's in my other room, but sat raging, and the wife's like, "Why is that a problem? Why did you do that?" Fluix dust, Fluix essence. We don't have Fluix essence, right? Can we craft Fluix essence with amethyst and Certus? Wait. Oh, right, Certus. Certus is what we just got. Yeah, okay. Throw it in water and it gives you dust. Alright, quartz, Certus. And redstone. That should give us dust. And then can we actually make the, no, you can't. All right, this one, this one, this one. Let's make a few of those. And a few of these. All right, and then we'll need at least 2 interfaces. Okay, so we'll be replacing that guy. So we do need cables. The quartz fiber has EMC. Can we put these in here? Does that actually work? Are my headphones on backwards? No. One of the more critical pieces. Oh, the crafting terminal. Yeah, I guess I should have probably should have looked for that. You meant having the fiber having EMC? Oh, really? Okay, I'm going to ignore the obsidian now. So we have the storage bus and Certus dust. Okay. And then it was this plus this to make some cables. Yeah, sure. We'll do a full stack. Okay, so we are gonna need to get this guy connected over there. I think I'm gonna tear this guy down finally. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Okay, so this means that this guy goes away. Well, I suppose what we could do is we could connect that to the crafting. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we can't do this now. How do I... Okay, and this will be storage bus. All right, and this will be, just do a slightly high priority. Using it like it's a block. Okay, I guess this is going to go on top of this one. Okay, yeah, automation in general is gonna go away, I guess. Okay, I can't do this until we get access to the terminal anyways. Dire wire to the max. How you doing, Chronic? Placing different keels on top of each other. Exactly. Wait, will this work on the side? Like there? If I did that, yeah, it does. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think that would work. Okay, and that one would be a high priority. Okay. Hmm. Okay, and then this one will eventually come off the top. Okay. Why is there a wall with a single item frame in it? That's because that was a redeem from Flutter. So it's a wooden plank called a shed. So if other people wanted to name something, you know, and we have it, we can put it in an item frame and name it. Okay, so the next one, oh, is 190. Never mind. I thought it was cheaper. So it looks like we have to wait a minute before we can do more here. Okay, so that was filtered. So crafting terminal. So this guy. All right. Quartz glass, regular glass. All right. Let's see. This one, that one, that one, that one. Illuminated panels. Okay, terminal does not have EMC. And a crafting terminal. Excellent. Okay. So the only thing we have in here is some fluid. Dense battery. Are you asking if I'm gonna make one? Our battery is just this right now. Alright, let's pick up all that stuff. Right, okay, so let's get rid of this guy. And then let's get rid of that guy. Okay, and that also means this is going to empty up. Oh, actually, no, those we can just delete. So now if we remove no craftables. Wait, so this doesn't even show me liquids? You need a different grid to see what liquids are in here? Okay. I'm just gonna say we don't care about the crafting liquids then. Yep. Okay, so now... let's see, do we have a good way of getting over the void? Okay. Oh, dang, I threw away one of the flex points. This is how you're supposed to throw away crafters, right? Even though they have EMC, it just feels better to throw them into the void, right? Alright, so this can now be a pull, and then this one, this is facing south. Okay, so there we go. That'll just make sure that thing stays powered. This is such a mess. Okay, put everything away. All right, so now we're switched over to applied energistics. That means all of these crafters are useless. Base remodel, yeah. The only problem is we don't have access to... can I just... Oh, nice. We don't have access to wireless just yet. So I do have to come back here to grab stuff. All right. Let's see, all that can go, and that's an A cable now. Oh, so the vein mine actually got all of that? Nice. Okay. And then we have a little bit more refined storage over here. Wouldn't the exchange gadget be good to replace cables if they're basically going to the same place? Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing for the, setting up the next one, so... Because we may or may not keep things where they are, I suppose likely I will keep things where they are, but it's nicer to start from scratch. Okay, so these guys here, this brings me up to 169. And what was the next one? Was 190. So this is 40 plus 20. 20, 40, 60, 80. 140 plus 13, 153 plus the 40. Okay, so we do need a lot more. Although I didn't really check. How much is this? 158. Oh, plus 10. Wait. So was that actually enough? 20 times 7 was 140 plus 13 is 153. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see, I see. Well, no, I don't, but either way, we don't have enough. Okay. But I still don't remember. Oh, no, we're gonna die. No. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, you don't actually die. Okay. That's funny. You didn't believe us? We did tell you it was forgiving. I don't believe anybody told me it was forgiving, Jack. Boo for forgiving Void. But then again, it requires my memory, Jack, so... And clearly I don't remember things. Yeah, and that might have been all the way at the beginning of the stream if somebody had told me at the beginning. That's way too long ago for me to remember things. Yeah, day one. I vaguely remember the conversation day one, yeah. Do it again. Well, luckily we have no fall damage. I don't know what sort of damage we might have taken had we not had no fall damage. I mean, forgiving usually brings you down to half a heart, but I don't know. Maybe you could take more. So it does bring you to half a heart. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna need like 3 of those. At least 2 of those. And the crafting terminal. Does this have EMC? It does not. What are you missing? Oh, the Fluix dust? Got it. Can we use regular Certus, not charged? Can. Alright, so we need 8 of them. Dunce. And that's what Rolt was talking about as well. Alright, and then this guy, we need the crafting terminal. And this guy. Okay, so then we need a wireless. Alright. So the refined storage had the infinity booster. Oh, this is, never mind, this is applied energistics. Okay. So we need 3 of them. Yeah, and then that's the dimensional one. We'll just deal with 1 right now. Nether star, netherite. Nether star and netherite. Okay. So then we got this guy with that. And it costs no extra. This goes where? How do I actually need a security terminal? Why did I think it was? Okay, so we need a 16 and another terminal. ME chest, so then 16 is 3 4s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, 16. Security terminal. Where do I want to put this? Maybe we just stick this right here. Alright, and then we need wireless charging. Wireless, curios, armor, and it's probably good for now. Oh wait, this doesn't go in the curious slot? Do we have... No? Poo. Wireless terminal. Upgrading your armor before going into the full demon realm. Just saw how easy it is to get all the modium. Granted, you need all the lower levels to use it, but after the difficulty of the other packs, it seems too easy. That's funny. So it's only this, so we can't actually put it in the curios. That's unfortunate. Okay. Wireless and hotbar. Okay. So there we go. Now we have access anywhere in this dimension. All right. Seems good. Clip the void moment and put it into clips. That did scare me. Obviously. That's what happens when stuff is too fast. 189. Okay, let's try and do the math again. So this was 140 on the outside plus 13. So we're only down by like 4. So I guess we need another 5 mils. So let's go to 36. The pack is very forgiving. Keep inventories on. I think I saw that somewhere. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's not intended to be, I mean, no, not many packs are intended to be played in hardcore. Okay, if we want to do actual crafting, so let's get some pattern. So only problem is we won't be able to do this from wirelessly. So unfortunately we don't have the thing that gives us that. Like that mod doesn't exist in this pack. You were semi-way reading your chat comment prior to you plummeting. Oh, okay, I'll take a look. I don't really know what I'm doing, and if I did, I'd forget. I'd forget about it in 10 minutes. The hard drive. Oh, was that it? What about the quantum ring? Okay, so we got patterns. So you make the pattern terminal, pattern provider, which is going to be more of these formation cores. Can I get just a stack of these so I don't have to keep grabbing them? For infinite range and other dimensions. Oh, no. They just have a they have the upgraded wireless thing, so they just have this one. So technically we could have done this, I just didn't I didn't want to have to manually craft these the 3 or 4 times that we had to do. That's it. It's not super expensive or anything, it's just I just didn't do it. Alright, we got pattern terminal. Need another crafting terminal. And this one also needs a terminal. No, that just needs a panel, okay. Alright, pattern access terminal. Crafting terminal. And pattern encoding. I should have just picked up this one. Let's see, we got the pattern. Oh wait, no, this has to. Yeah. Okay, and then we got patterns. All right, and now we need to do crafting tower. This thing is not very, yeah, let's, I'm guessing we're not going to need this anymore. This one we will need though. I'll probably move it. Okay, and then I wanted to put the, I guess this guy can move over. Alright, you with a high priority. Okay, so that just ensures that our power stays up. So we did both of those. We needed the crafting these guys. Let's see. Two of those. Let's see how many. So they essentially just make applied energetics storage super free. is that what I'm looking at there? All right, chat. We do need to run some more ads. While we run the ads, we're gonna play Minesweeper. You guys know the drill. Good luck if you're gonna watch some ads, and I will see you in just a moment. Because yeah, that looked like it was a 1 million. A 1 million storage. So I guess we'll find out about that in a moment. Are channels enabled? That's also a good question. I haven't looked yet. That one will be, what isn't that guaranteed? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, this was already touching 2. Incorrect assumptions. I thought it was only touching 1. Yeah, like this one. I thought it was this, but it is touching 1 already. But I thought it was that because then this one would have been guaranteed. But oh well. Um, 3, 4. That one, the 4 in the corner. 1. Yep, yep, yep. So, yep, that one there. Mm-hmm. 2 in the middle. How much time? 40 seconds. Um, yep, yep, yep. We got 2. Yeah, that seems right. All right, welcome back, chat. Is that right? Yes. I made an incorrect assumption again in Minesweeper, so we did lose another grid, but we are back on hopefully a decent grid, and we won't lose that one. Okay, right. So we were looking at this thing. So this also has crafting storage too. But that right there, it says it'll store 1 million bytes. Okay. So clearly we use that. Okay. So we'll start with 1 million crafting storage, I guess. Can we make dense cables? Man, I really like it when the cables have EMC. Because the crafting chain of cables is so tedious. Alright, we got Fluix. And then Dutz. Okay. Cable. It looks like channels don't exist. Now this isn't a that wasn't a whatchamacallit one. It wasn't a smart cable. But yeah, that's a good call. I should look. Also, it looks like we have enough of this too. Yeah, so it looks like they do have regular channels, I guess. Regular channels, but cheap storage, yeah. How do I get up above this? Can you make that jump? The one time I want power cables to have a hitbox. Alright, what did I have? I had the crafting storage on the outside. Okay. Okay, and now I need pattern provider. I think this is gonna be one of those bases that just looks incredibly amazing, chat. And it's gonna be super clean. Are there anything better for either of these? No. Okay. Okay, this one is temporary. You going to bed? Alright, have a great night, Neffers. You hope you sleep. So later tomorrow, you have to go to several banks to provide documents for them to scan in your presence. And none of them have branches in your lookout due to internet banking taking over. You can't use their internet banking abilities to your availability. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, Neffers. And yeah, definitely sleep well. That one. I'm gonna assume we're gonna have quartz glass. So that should be those. I can't shift click into this. No. Okay, there's the first one. Let's just make sure that works. Looks good. It's called an abstract base. Pattern provider. You need Joe. There you go. This guy up there. Okay. So now pattern provider. All right, and then molecular. You can't middle mouse click? Is that the thing where there is a conflict? Category applied. You took a week off of work, but you go back tomorrow. But you forgot you have jury duty starting on Tuesday. Oops. Control E. Okay, that now works. Okay, can't be blamed for that one. So what's the keybind to autocraft? I thought it was. Is it Control Shift? No. Not Shift. Not Alt. I thought it was middle mouse click. None of the keybinds work. Doesn't look like there's a... Yeah, Control click doesn't work. Alt click doesn't work. Control Alt doesn't work. Control Shift doesn't work. Shift doesn't work. Middle mouse click doesn't work. Older version didn't have that function? I'm pretty sure it did. Pretty sure they've had that for even like in 112. Weird. Okay, how am I gonna set this up? This is only Flex, yep. Where am I? This one. Is it not bounding controls or has a conflict? Yeah, well, I looked in the controls. There was nothing for applied energistics other than there's nothing in applied energistics other than these two. And there's no control click over here. Suppose I can try removing these. No, still can't middle mouse click. Yeah, I don't know. Very, very strange. Doesn't look like anything has a configuration. Okay, wanted dense cables. We needed one more. This one and that one. Cable. Alright, so let's make a few of them. I suppose it's only got one coprocessor, so it can only do 2 at a time anyways. Alright, we got some cables. Let's grab a few extra. Okay, so now we have to go down. Do we have a platform underneath? We do not. Let's expand our platform. How far are we? We're a ways away. All right. Is this dark down here? I don't remember. Do we have night vision? We don't. So it's not dark down here? Okay, so that can go back. Tried to push me. Okay, so it does get darker. So there's, I guess it must be the chest that lights the light through. Probably. We have P2Ps. Okay, I did not expect that. Problem is this is not going to have power at the moment. And then I already got rid of the other thing too. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to undo that. Okay. Okay, so start somewhere over here. I suppose now we don't have to be as careful over the void anymore. Okay, and then we want more of these. Sometimes it's quicker to go down. Yep. I'm gonna go down. I think 2 more there. Okay, get rid. Okay. I still don't have a way out of here. Well, actually, I guess we do now. I love it. I love it. It's so organized, chat. Okay, so the one after this one was purple, which is pink. And pink and where's the other pink? Alright, and turn this. Alright, there's our purple. Grab another one and then combine. Learn it. Okay, which one is it? This one? Yep. So we need 7 of those. Combine to make purple. Alright, and there we go. So now we're producing 70,000 EMC. I guess I should put this up here instead, right? To indicate what we're doing next. How expensive was the, whoops. How expensive was the EMC thing again? It was this, and this one was only 33. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and make one of them. So this one has 9 outputs. No, let's not do that. You try that again. Okay, storage bus. Cable. Okay, so then we want to do. We're eventually going to have stuff here. This is going to be extract only. Okay, so now we should have, well, I guess I shouldn't do that. I guess we should do configured, right? Then we can do both. And we can have this as a high priority. Maybe we have it a little less than the other one. Okay, so now if we grab wool out of here, that should have removed all the wool from in here. Did not. Why not? Or did I just have that much wool? Shouldn't it pull from the lower priority first? Extraction lower priority first. Yeah, this is definitely a lower priority. Well, okay, whatever. Don't care. So that was wool, and then what was the other one? It was yeah, it's so weird. I guess we're gonna want. There's something else that we had. I guess I'll do the pistons for now. Apparently we haven't learned pistons. No, we have. Okay, and partition. So let's see, this was 191. So with the cables, what's the big thing in here? Redstone, glowstone, wool, and the fluix crystals is the main problem. Because that requires this. How much fluix do we have left? None. Oh, yeah, I guess we can do Certus. And then it was Certus to get charged. And then it was redstone and quartz. We can't do multiple stacks in here, right? Those are gonna, yeah, just be picked up. I suppose we could probably use a hopper. No. Maybe not until it's much lower. Okay, so let's go to this guy. What do we need here? We need, oh boy. We need to repeat this 6 times with LV cables and fuses. Alright, fuse. And let's see, how do we want to... Does that have EMC? It does not. So do we do what we did in Liminal and set up some automation for that? Yeah, so then it keeps it at 16. We should be able to automate this pretty easily too, right? By automate, I mean just putting literally hoppers. I'll go back to ignoring for a moment. All right, so then the LV cables, what was that? You need rubber, which needs slime ball cooked. This needs a campfire cook. Okay, I did not expect it to waterlog. Okay. And then we needed flint and steel. Okay. And then we need this thing. And plonk it and toss it. Did that? Oh, that got picked up. Oh no. There's a slime ball in there. Okay, luckily it can't use it. That's also not cooking. Did we get it? Nope. Can't reach it. Oh wait, I can access the chest now. I thought I couldn't access the chest. There's our rubber. Learn it. Make it available. Okay, so now we have rubber. And... Is that a filter on a fan? It's a filter on the funnel. But yeah, so it just says cannot be smoked, and it'll pick it up. Oh, you're saying here? Yeah, I'm just using Draconic Evolution to place it on the fan. It's not actually doing anything other than just sitting there. Yeah, that's funny. Maybe we should redo the create stuff and space it out. That would be smart. That's his pollen filter. Fails got Minecraft allergies. I don't know how I want to do this because I kind of want to automate it, but I also don't. I suppose we could just do a stack at a time and use a manual pattern thing. Give me 2 cables. Okay, and then we want you. Do we still have an anvil somewhere? No. Oh wait, can I? This probably not going to work either. Let's see. Can we label stuff with the knife? Yeah, I don't think so. No. Okay. Iron. In create packs, you usually made a straight production line and put a single interface on at the end. Saves channels, slightly easier to automate. Right. Yeah, that's what I did in Limina. The problem is this one also needs to be needs to go back through a few times. It's like a really old version of Applied Energistics or something. Okay, anvil. And manual. Okay, blocking. Yeah, it is an old version. It also doesn't have the thing down here. Okay. This is 118. Alright, and then we got this one. Wait, I can't set the amount of items in here either. Oh my god. What I meant is a single belt as an output for all recipe. Oh, I gotcha. For the output side. Nope. Well, mouse wheel, nope. Control mouse wheel, no. Shift, Alt. This is so weird. Like, why do... Probably a buggy version? Yeah, I think so. LV cables. And then it was fuses had to be crafted. So it was 6 of these. Okay, so then if we wanted to do, can we do over a stack? You can do over a stack as well, all right. So 6 times 64 is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That many, okay. This is a pattern editor. I don't see anything at least named pattern. Encoding, maybe? Okay, and then fuses. Fuse. Let's make... Oh my goodness. Not being able to shift click is so awkward. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to be able to do the output. Also, this is a printed logic circuit and not the other one. Oh, goody. Scriber. Gold. What? I feel like this had happened in one of the other packs, but I don't remember why. Yeah, I don't remember what the reason was. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, all that goes away, and then this one is a stack. Okay, and that was to be able to make the electronic circuit. You can middle mouse click this. Is there something about the keybinds? I think there is an issue. Security terminal, right? That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds familiar. All right. Middle button was there? Oh, was it? In basic? Let's try it. Let's try removing that. Nope. Okay. Tried. Okay. So we got that. We need a hopper. 2 hoppers. How many mards are there? I have no idea. Exclamation mark pack, chicken wing. How you doing today? Exclamation mark pack will show you the pack, and you could take a look in. Wait, does it show me? Oh, there you go. 175. LV cables first. Fuse second. How you doing, Ducky? Welcome. Okay, can we speed this guy up now? Oh, going the wrong way. Alright, cool. You must have a good computer. I wouldn't say it's great or anything, but excuse me. The problem now is, yeah, this. We're gonna yeah, that's a problem. Guess we just need a buffer in the middle, right, chat? Oh, wait, what? What do I use? There we go. Perfect. You sure? Oh, we have some finished. If I put that there, will it stack? No, it will not stack. Let's see, we need pipe. And we want to add U and B blacklists. But yeah, there's not a lot of mods here in this one, in this pack. Let's see this one. Bear with me 1 second, chat. Right, that one and this one. Okay. All right, these are almost done. Oh man. And there we go. Perfect. 64. Excellent. Exactly as intended. So let's fix the recipe. And put that in there for next time. Okay. So there we go. We got 64 of those guys. Alright, what do we need for spatial? We need patterns is what we need. We're going to need a lot more fluids for this. And similarly, we're going to need that for the dust as well. Okay. And this guy goes to the next tier. And the next tier goes to, no? 16, 120. Oh, and 128 is what we need for this. Let's see, gotcha. 16, 128. And a spatial cell. I didn't know I used the same thing as the item cell housing. That's cool. Weird flashbacks to IC2 every time you see Iridium. I'm pretty sure that's it. That's very intentional for this pack. Because the thing is from like FTB industrial something. Like it's IC2 but in FTB. Right, we need pearls and then we need 200 fluix and 200 dust. So yeah, let's see if we can set this guy up proper. So we could probably just do a funnel and a filter, right? Bum, 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 bum. And can that just go to a hopper, or if I put a hopper right here and put a funnel right there, will that work? It will. It might. Charged. Okay. I don't think this is going to work. I think it has to go into another depot. And then from the depot into a hopper. Okay, and then we want Certus. Okay, so that does work. And I'm guessing it's working from the other side. Nice. I guess we can simplify it for now and just push that into an interface. Cable. Really shouldn't connect it there, but that's all right. Oh man, it's so silly. Okay, so how's our power doing? I think power might be fine. We should probably also upgrade this to the nitro one, because they said they increased the nitro. This is 159 versus 119. Yeah, we can definitely afford that. Let's also go put the other refined link over there too. And we're gonna want 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. At least it's easy. Okay, and that'll fill up everything. Perfect. Right, so we're going to upgrade this guy, and then we should be able to connect the next one. So that was reactor. Okay, and then it was this. What are we missing? Nitro. Capacitors. Alright, there's that. And then we just needed 36 of those. We need a bucket of water. Does water have EMC? It does. Why do I still not have this EMC'd yet? Alright, let's break this guy. And then make it nitro. Alright, then we get all of this stuff in there. And turn it to auto. And put this guy back. There we go. Now we can hold 500 billion RF. Just replace that just in case it was something weird going on. Okay. Make sure this guy is still producing. What we should really do is put the interface over here and then get it to just feed right here. Just a tiny bit of power, yeah. Yeah, they did mention in the quest book that somewhere over here maybe? Yeah. So, and the nitro reactor is a little bit boosted, just 1,000 times. So just a little bit of extra power. Do we have a thing that'll allow us to integrate with the planner logistics, or is it just going to be the thing that we're using, just the higher tier one? So draconic time? I don't know. No, we're still working on the circuits here. And apparently break time as well. So it seems like this might be a stopping point for us here. We made some really good progress though today. Didn't feel like we made much progress, but I think we did. So close to 8 hours. Yeah. 2 minutes before 8 hours. All right, chat. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new out there, don't forget to click that follow button. If you're interested, go check out the YouTube VOD channel. We do post all the VODs over to YouTube after the stream. So definitely go check that out. We'll see what's going on. We will be back tomorrow. I can't believe it's already Monday. Ugh. We'll be back tomorrow for Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So 2 hours ago from right now, we'll be back playing more Project Sacrifice. But yes, thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being amazing as always. Ugh Mondays, exactly, Flutter. But yes, thank you very much, Flutter. Thank you, Fish. Thank you, Dweez. Thank you, Bub. Thank you, Prototype. Thank you, Rolt. Thank you to all lurkers out there. Really do appreciate you. Hopefully we'll have an update for the, or hopefully I'll have an update for the prison server soon. Have made some decent progress over there. I just added in the hollow board thing, which kind of gives instructions. I think that might have been the last big change that I had added. And still some bug fixes here and there. Thank you, Cactus. Thank you, Airy. Thank you, Prototype. I think I might have said Prototype already, but say it again. But yeah, so making some good progress over there, which is nice. And so hopefully we get to a state where it's less buggy, which I think right now it's in a good state. The main problem right now is it's just so bland in the map because I can't do design. So I literally just made it functional. I didn't make it pretty, but anyways. But yeah, so have a great night, have a great weekend, and thank you all so much for being amazing. Thank you also for all the gifted subs today. You guys are Jack, thank you very much for the bits.
Good night.
Good night indeed. But yeah, I really appreciate all the love and support. As always, you guys are way too generous. Way too generous. And there you go. We made it over 8 hours then. Made it over 8 hours, Prototype. All right. Anyways, have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good week. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.